everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to our live show today. We have some really great, exciting information for you today. If you're a first-time home buyer or if you're thinking about buying, this is a great show for you today. Or maybe you are a seller and you're thinking about buying your home and you want to hear about the different programs that are going to be available for buyers. So we have a great guest today. We're going to be talking about that from Guild Mortgage. But happy Friday to everybody. We're here on location at our office, 310 South Wells Road here in East Ventura, right next to Cafe 126, who we always love to give a plug for. And let's see, what are we favoring on their menu right now? Oh, I think we're favoring their tater tots. So we kind of go in these different ways, the chicken salad sandwich, the chicken ranch salad, but I think this week it's been the tater tots. Anyways, please come and visit us at our office. Hey, Veronica, thanks for joining the show today. So come on out and visit us at our office. We are across the street from the new Shea Homes, and we have all the information for you about what's going on over there. So if you're interested in finding out about the new homes that are going up over at Shea Homes, please give us a call and we will get you all dialed in on the information and the pricing and when they're delivering and all the different options that are available for you from the new Shea Homes. Welcome, Heart of Angel. Thank you so much for coming on to the show today. So let's see what's going on this weekend. It's Father's Day, and that's really an important weekend. We always really hype up Mother's Day, but I think we need to hype up Father's Day a little bit more. So thanks to all you dads out there and everything you do. You work hard for our families and take care of our kids. So we'll be celebrating Father's Day this weekend around my house for sure. I think we're going to the beach, and then we're coming home and going to a pool party. Anyways, so hey, Myron, thanks for joining the show. And hi, Holly, thanks for coming on. So if you would like some information, our newsletter went out yesterday. You can go to my bio on Instagram, and you can get the information on the newsletter that went out this week. And we are live on YouTube today, too. So hi to everybody that's on our YouTube program. Thanks for joining us live there. Okay, so what else is some other things happening this week? As a lot of you know or may not know, hi, Annette. Oh, my Bali friend. Hi, my Bali friend. How are you? Oh, I love Bali. I'm ready to go back to Bali. I think I'm going next year with Crystal. So anyways, we'll see you next year. So a lot of you know or may not know that I do host a program and have been for the last 14 years called The Ladies Luncheon, and you can go to theladiesLuncheon.com and get information about that great project that I do and enjoy. So we have a couple of different events coming up with the Ladies Luncheon. Next Thursday evening, we have our very fun new Radiant You wine mixer series that we're doing. And next Thursday evening, we are going to be on location at Tristology on Main Street. And the address is 588 East Main Street. It's going to be very spicy. So ladies, come on out, have a glass of wine. 5:30 to 7, you can click on my bio and get the information about that. Or you can just show up and pay at the door. But we're going to have a lot of fun and snacks. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. So see you there. And then the Ladies Luncheon has our next event on July, what are we on? July 6th? Yes, July 6th at the Greek. And so if you're interested in coming out and networking and being a part of the Ladies Luncheon group, we are having a lot of fun. So we'd love to see you there. For those of you that are thinking about possibly selling your home, we offer a free market analysis. And if you click in my bio, you can get a free market analysis. That will give you a vague kind of value about your home and about what's being sold in your neighborhood and about some other things that are happening. And so if you get there and you want some more information about your value, please give us a call. We would love to come out and walk through your home, because it's not only about what's going on in your neighborhood, but it has a lot to do with what's going on inside your very home. So there's no market analysis program out there online that can do that until we come out and take a look at it and meet with you one-on-one and talk about what are your goals and look at your beautiful home and talk about value and what you're thinking. So that's our market analysis. Currently, we have a new listing here in Ventura, 11260 Hyacinth Street. That home was built in 2012. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it has been so well maintained. It is a, hey Veronica, hi to you, my friend. I love you and I miss you very much. Thanks for coming on. So this gorgeous home in East County on Hyacinth was built in 2012. So absolutely clean on a corner lot. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, air conditioning, heating. It's just turnkey, ready to go. And the sellers are ready to go to Denver because they have grandbabies out there, and so they're ready to go be with their grandbabies. So come and visit us at 11260 Hyacinth Street in Ventura, and the price is $899,900. Call me in case you're interested in seeing that home. It's very, very easy to see. And if you go to my bio, I think you can get information on that listing. And there's a beautiful website for it, beautiful photos. So check that out. We also have a new listing going up on Schoolcraft. And that's in a little town called Winnetka next to Canoga Park. And that property is going live next weekend. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath, and a pool in the backyard for an amazing price of $769,000. So that home is 20205 Schoolcraft Street in Winnetka. We are in escrow on McHugh Court, 943, closing today or Monday. And we are also now in escrow on San Simeon. Congratulations to Richard and Dustin. We're so excited for you on that escrow. Okay, so what else do we have going on? I think we're going to go ahead and bring on our guests. Let me shuffle through my script here. And today I'm so excited to have this guest on because we work so closely with so many of our clients. And this is Guild Mortgage. We have developed such a collaborative relationship. So I am so excited to introduce to you today and welcome Linda Hall from Guild Mortgage.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming on the show today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for all the great work you do for our buyers.
Well, we love working with you as well.
Aw.
You know, when we get professionals like yourself and your team, it's just awesome.
Thank you. We feel
So-
the same way. And we know
We make
when
things happen.
Hi, Mike Takeda. Welcome to the show. Yay. Thanks for coming. There's like this peace of mind we know once we open escrow with you guys with our buyers are like, oh yeah,
Right.
this is closing. And they're not even closing, but you're closing like fast.
Yeah.
So
We
that's
like to do
awesome.
things
If we can
fast.
go fast, we can go fast, you
Yes.
know? So let's talk, tell me a little bit about what you want to really talk about today. I know you have a new program, and let's talk about, what's going on.
Yeah. So your producer gave me a few things that he wanted me to touch on.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
he's like that.
He's
was.
amazing.
Yes, he's amazing.
That would be Myron.
Thank you,
Thank you, Myron. So one of the questions was, what is a function of a down payment? Okay, so a down payment is when you secure a home, you're typically making a down payment. Okay, there are programs out there specifically for first-time home buyers that can help with that. And so that's one thing I'm going to talk about today.
Yay.
But so a down payment is something that can adjust. So typically, the more monies you put down, you might not have to pay what's called a mortgage insurance premium. So that'd be 20% or less. And so those are really the areas of down payment. They can adjust depending on what program you're
Right,
qualifying
because you
for.
guys, and one of
what
the great things
benefit
about
is.
Guild is that they have so many different programs.
Yes.
And I'm not going to really, get down on banks, but really people like Guild Mortgage, that's their business. They are in the brokerage business of doing home mortgage loans, and they have lots of different opportunities in their basket. So that's why we'd like to, work together with you.
Yes. So the
Yeah.
exciting new program we have that came out is actually labeled 1% Down Payment Advantage.
Ding.
Okay. So this is only available to two other mortgage lenders nationwide. And Fannie Mae has provided what they call a variance, which allows the buyer to only put down 1%. And then the lender then does a grant, which is a full grant. Well, grants are non-repayable, okay? So that means it's a gift, kind
Free
of, right?
money. Grants are free money.
Okay. So before I get any further into that, I did want to state that this is a nationwide program. And so for us here in California, the 3% down payment with this program, with the buyer only having to put down 1%, really doesn't work for us because that caps our sales price out at $250,000.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work for us.
So that doesn't work for us. So what did Guild do? They went, wait, this is nationwide, so this is going to fit in some areas that we service, right? Because
Right.
it's all about affordable housing.
Sure.
This is what this program is for, your first-time home buyers. So we added some additional benefits. One benefit is we provide $5,000 in grant monies, okay? And then we also added our 1% lender paid buy down for the first year. And as you know, the
Pay
first
attention right here because
year,
this is really important.
the first year of home ownership, there's different things that come up. And it gives you that opportunity to have that savings on a monthly basis to maybe take care of things or maybe put some money away for whatever your own personal situation is.
Right.
So it gives you that full 1% lower interest rate payment for the first year.
Right. And then if in a year you can
Refinance. And then our additional piece to that is what we call payment advantage.
Oh, okay.
So when you refinance with us, we will pay all of your lender fees.
Oh, that's such a great deal. And within the first year?
No, that is ongoing.
Oh my gosh.
So
wow.
you will receive a certificate
Uh-huh.
and you will be able to cash that in for your lender paid
Wow.
costs when you
Wow.
go to refinance.
There's really another great reason to work with Guild Mortgage. I think we had a question come up. It says,
Okay.
what is the purpose of a lender? Is that right? What is the purpose of a lender? So let's just someone asked that question. Yeah. So what is the purpose of a lender?
The purpose of a lender is we give you money. No. So- we make it possible for you to buy. But what we have a specific way that we go about interviewing our clients, bringing our clients in. Sometimes people are not ready to buy, right? So we take it one step further than just giving you your loan, right?
Right.
We do pre-qualification. We do education. So if you're not ready to buy right now because of whatever situation you might be in, we can go ahead and put together a plan.
Yeah, I love this conversation. Hi, Diana. Thanks for coming on the show. So one of the things that I'm really trying to focusing on right now with everyone in my messages is if you're in the market and you're thinking about selling or you're thinking about buying and you're like, I think I'm going to buy in the next year, that's the time to call us so we can put together the plan. You don't have to be ready, and so many people self-diagnose.
Yes.
So talk about that a little bit.
Yes. So I receive a lot of feedback from first-time home buyers. So let's remember too, right now in our world, the largest pool of buyers is first-time home buyers.
Wow.
And that's nationwide. That's not just here in
Wow.
California.
That's
That is nationwide.
huge.
But it is specifically here in California as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of my buyers, and I'm sure even, when you have buyers as well, is they're like, well, we're going to wait for the rates to come down. We're going to wait, which I understand.
Yeah, I understand
I
it
understand
too.
that. But what we have to think is it's temporary. This is temporary.
Right.
Okay, you will be refinancing.
Right.
So you have to think of it in that respect and get in and start benefiting yourself and increasing your own portfolio and your financial portfolio by home
Right.
ownership.
Right. Because
Right?
what happens when the rates go down?
The rates go down, everybody jumps in. So you're also going to have more
So you-
competition. Sales prices will increase. They just will. We're in Southern California and they're going to increase.
Prices are increasing, bottom line. So is it better to get in on a little on the, and I don't even want to call the rate right now high because it's so not high. Okay. But it was higher than a year and a half ago. But the prices, it's better for you to get in now at the rate than to get in, wait a year, have a lower interest rate, and have a higher price, because you're going to have a higher price for sure.
Right.
And you can't change that. You can never refi your
And
your
let's
purchase price.
remember, you are investing in your own future every time you are making a mortgage payment on a monthly basis, right? You're investing in your own future rather than your landlord's, because that's
Yeah.
another piece that you need to look at.
No kidding. And the
Rents are
tax
still going
advantages and
up.
everything. Rents are crazy, which is, I think, maybe why we have such a high percentage of first-time, home buyer.
The interest is there, definitely, definitely. So just a little bit more about the program. It does have a income limit. Okay, so let's talk about what that income limit is.
Okay.
And that's in Ventura County, the income limit is $98,800.
Okay.
Okay, now you can buy condos, you can buy single family residences. So that opens the door for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I just opened escrow with a client yesterday, and that was exactly their criteria. So we're definitely finding homes out there that fit that criteria.
Right,
So it's
right.
definitely doable.
Yes,
You
it
know?
is.
You won't be in downtown Ventura, but that's okay. Hi, Dawn. Look, Dawn's on.
Hi, Don Peck.
How are you, Dawn Peck? We love you. You're probably laying on the beach somewhere in Florida or something.
Well, she worked very, very hard to get there.
Yes, she did, and we are forever grateful for you, and our clients love you. So, okay, really, hi Jessica, thanks for coming on today. So, yeah, thinking about buying, think about selling, good time to call us. Thinking about buying, good time to call us, because we realize this is a journey. This is not an event, and we realize that you could be 6 months out, you could be a year out, but you could be like really closer to that, and you don't know that until we sit down and we put the numbers together, pen to paper. And I think I see so many people, I talk to them on the phone, they go, well, me and my husband, we want to pay this down, or, we've got this debt, or we've got this, and we're going to wait until we do this. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And
But wait,
there's more. Really, this is a time for us to get together, because you may not need to put your money there.
Right.
Right? You
In
might
fact,
actually need that credit card balance for your credit rating or something. Like, there's stuff, right?
Well, I just had a client I was speaking to yesterday, and he's like, I'm really trying to get my credit card debt down. I go, well, hold off. Okay.
Right.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I would rather you save that money.
Right. Right.
And go ahead, and because we can still qualify you.
Yes.
Right? So save that money, because he was a little short on his closing costs. So let's save that money so that we can make that happen for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
once again, if you are just, even thinking about buying right now, give us a call so we can sit down, and then we'll get, put the horse in front of the cart. And that's really sitting down and putting, pen to paper and numbers. And gosh, we've worked with lots of clients that we actually worked with them for a few years. I know Nancy Sendejas and, the Avilas, Veronica and David out in Santa Paula. We closed them 2 years before we closed escrow on there. But that was not the point. The point is that they were on a path.
Right.
Right? So
one of the things I was asked is, what's your favorite success story, so to speak?
Yeah, I love
and
that.
so one is it was a young father and of two, and I worked with him for a year and a half. And you know what? He did exactly what I told him to do.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
he did not waver at all. And we ended up getting him into his first home. And, you know, it was a little bit of a fixer-upper, but he and his father were contractors, and so they just went in and, you know, fixed it up. It was just wonderful.
Hi, Kathy.
Kathy. Hi, Kathy.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah, I know you guys are working with one of my clients, and he is, you know, living at home with his kids to save money. And you guys are just on this program with him, and you're checking in with him every couple of
Yes.
weeks. How are things going? And he's doing what you guys are telling him to do. And he will be in a new home. I'm going to just say he's going to be in a new home in the next
Next
6 months.
6 months, yeah.
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 Exactly. So I really
Cool.
appreciate that about the relationship, you know, that you do, you know, for everybody else. So what else are we going to talk about? What are the types of mortgages?
Whew.
Right, I know. Well, we'll just give you a little taste.
Basically, there's
But let's just like go FHA, VA,
VA,
conventional. You know, cash is great.
cash is great for real estate agents.
Yeah, cash is right. Absolutely. You know, sometimes, but really, I've had, you know, listings and we've gotten cash offers. And the sellers, we sit down and we present all the opportunities to the sellers, and we might have a cash offer, and great, that's awesome. And we have another offer that they're actually offering more money, so you want to wait a couple more weeks and get another 15, 20 grand, or you're just going to take the cash. So you know what?
Well, and
It's
oftentimes the
fun.
cash offers fall through. You know,
And-
they don't really have
Right.
as much in it as a first-time home buyer or someone
Right.
who has worked so hard to go
Yeah.
on this journey, right?
Yeah.
And I know that you express all those things to your sellers as
For
well.
sure.
I mean, obviously it's their choice to pick what they want, but
I hear that from buyers so many times. They're like, well, you know, we can't compete with cash offers. I'm like, oh, yeah, we can compete with
Yes.
cash offers.
and that's where
'Cause
you and your team come in.
we know how to write contract against cash
Yes.
buyers. So it is really, I love, of course, I love this conversation. It's like picking the right realtor,
Yeah.
picking the right person. Oh, my brother's a realtor, my sister's a realtor. Well, that's great. And work with somebody who's really seasoned and who's in this market, well networked, and has, is seasoned enough to really understand how to write contract right now. Because that's so key.
And speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's why a pre-qualification is so important.
Right.
And there's a pre-qualification and a pre-approval, which are two different things.
Yeah, let's address
Okay,
that. I love that question.
So a pre-qualification is really considered when the lender has received the application. They might have or might not have identified any income and asset documentation, but they've put it through the automated underwriting systems that are used in our industry to obtain approvals. And those are only as good as the information that's input into them.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So that's not a solid approval. You always want to take the time up front with your lender to provide them any income documentation that is needed, any asset documentation that is needed, so that they can actually do an approval.
Right.
And we do have a 24-hour desk that we send our loans into so that we're able to issue an actual underwriting approval. We might have an automated approval even if we've reviewed all of the documentation, but we get it in front of an underwriter.
Yeah, that's so
And the
great.
underwriter issues a certificate
Yeah, that's so
that
great
can
that you guys do
accompany
that.
your offer.
And this is
So it makes it so much stronger.
Yeah, and so being a seasoned agent with my offers, you and I have done this before, but we attach the underwriting and the DU approval, and when agents get those, they're like, oh, okay, this is a solid offer.
Well, and our
You know?
certificate is actually signed by an underwriter. It's a certificate,
That's
and it
right.
actually states if we don't close this loan from the information that we've been given and verified, then we will pay up to a certain amount of deposit and whatnot. So it's super strong when
Yeah.
you have that in front of a seller.
And we got to be that way right now in
Yes.
this market. It's a seller's market, and we have to be really strong and powerful in our offers up front. so many people say, well, we'll just come in lower and then they can counter. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
don't count on that, because so many of the agents that I work with here locally in Ventura, they're getting, 10 offers and they're picking one and they're accepting one. They're not even going through the counter process.
So that brings me to also when we have a buyer who's interested in a property and the list price, we'll get them qualified at what they're offering. We'll take it up 10 or 20 more even, just as a cushion, and just say, hey, if you end up getting into this situation,
Yeah, that's
you'll
nice.
know that you're approved for this.
Yeah, that's so
The
good.
just in cases.
Yeah, and so many people that are out looking for homes are only qualified up to that like real maximum.
Right.
But you guys really know how to get them, handle the multiple, the counter offer, or to be able to offer over or whatever.
We were able to actually use this Advantage program to help with that, with
Oh.
an offer. And so the biggest thing I said again with this is that you have to meet that income criteria, right?
Right.
Which is the 98,800 in Ventura County. They did meet that, but they were up against an offer that was putting in $5,000 more. So what we did is we gave them the $5,000 grant. And they
Oh,
were able to get their
great.
offer accepted.
Wow, that's so great. Yeah, it's so important for you to have a good lender. Really, please pay attention. And if you're, if you're working with a lender right now and you're feeling like, question, how can people find you? How do they contact you?
They can find, I'm actually on a team with Chad Cockrell as well, or the Gold Coast team. And you can reach me directly at 805-208-8951. And you can also find me on the web at loansbylindahall.com.
Yay, and I think your information is in the bio on our program, so you can also get a hold of her there. So
Awesome.
don't sit around and try and self-diagnose. Is this the right time to buy? I don't know. This is the right time to call us, and then we sit down and we have a conversation. I'm not about pushing people to buy. I'm about helping them have the conversation and figuring out where they at, how does everything look, and then putting together the plan.
And educating.
And
Right?
educating.
Education
Yeah.
is so important
Yeah.
when you're buying a home. It's the largest purchase you'll ever make.
Yes, please
Right?
make sure that you have a good team of people, because this is the biggest purchase. We are not going out and buying a bread box. We are going out and we are buying a home. It's really serious, and we take it very, very seriously.
Yes.
Yes. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys so much for everything you
Thank
do
you.
for our clients.
I have a little gift for you,
Oh. Yay, I love presents.
and it's one of my favorite.
Oh, yay.
Cabernet
Kendall
Sauvignon.
Jackson, Estates Collection.
Yeah.
Cabernet Sauvignon. Okay, I know my daughter right now is sitting there who's filming this on the program, Amanda, looking at it going, oh, Father's Day. So thank you so much.
You're very
I'm
welcome.
so
Thank you for
grateful.
having us.
Thank you for everything that you and Chad do. And please, give us a call, give them a call, and we're here to help you. Look at whatever, situation that you are in and help you get to the end of the journey and hand you keys to your brand new home.
Yay.
So, yeah, thank you. And thank you, everybody, for coming on to the show today. Hopefully the sun will come out today. I don't know what's going on with all that, but
Crazy.
kids are out of school, and that creates a little bit of chaos, but that's okay. It'll all be good. There's lots of fun things coming up in the next month. We have X Games coming to town.
Yes.
That's going to be
It's in
so
July, right?
interesting.
July 23rd-ish or something?
Yeah. So we have that coming up. And of course, once again, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. And we're so grateful for everything you do. If you have a dad, make sure you tell him that you love him. And have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming on to the show.